Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahi wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillahi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My name is Ismail. We are also in touch with East Africa moon sighting. So basically today we are here to discuss the moon sighting conditions for the month of Shawwal 1447 after Hijra. So what you see there is the visibility chart for the new crescent moon of Shawwal 1447 after Hijra. But before we go into the chart, we're going to first look at the moon sighting conditions for these three observatory stations. So Alhamdulillah, we have managed to get two more people to join us in the searches. Yes, so our main observatory will be the Olympic Observatory Station. So we shall, me and my colleagues, we shall be able to collect the final data as with regards to the other two observatory stations. So there are three. So we have one in Kitale near Mount Elgon. We have another station near Beka near Mount Renzori. So basically there are three. But to start, let us first start with the moon sighting conditions at the Olympic Observatory Station. So for the Olympic Observatory Station, we can see that the sunset will be at 1901. Then approximately 23 minutes later, the moon will set. So the moon will set at around approximately 1924. So the span between moonset and sunset will be approximately 23 minutes. The illumination will be around 0.511%. And the altitude of the moon prior to sunset will be approximately 7 degrees. So basically that's the moon sighting data for the Olympic Observatory Station. Then switching to the next observatory station will be Kitale near Mount Elgon. So for Kitale near Mount Elgon, the expected illumination will be 0.511%. The sunset will be at around 1853, and then the moonset will be around at 1916. So basically the span between moonset and sunset will be approximately 22 minutes. So after 22 minutes the moon will set. So the moon will set after 22 minutes at the Kitale Observatory Station. The altitude will be around 7 degrees prior to sunset. Then as you switch on to the Baker's Observatory Station, for the Baker's Observatory Station, the moonset will be at around 1912. Yes, 1912 plus 3 GMT. Then that's the sunset. Then the moonset will be at around 1934. So approximately 21 minutes later after the sunset, the moon will set, and the altitude will be around 7 degrees, almost similar with the other three observatory stations. Then when we switch on, so that's basically the observatory data for those three observatory stations. So with regards, the illumination will be around 0.551%. Yes. Then I think in Mombasa, because Mombasa their moonset times and sunset is a little bit earlier, but as we see the moon illumination will be around 0.4%. So by the time the moon sets in Uganda, I think the illumination will just have increased just by 0.1%. Yes. So as we revert back to the chart, if we see back on the chart, we see that the visibility of the new crescent moon. So the new moon conjunction occurred at 4:23 universal time, which stands for coordinated universal time. Yes, or others call it universal time. So we can see that on 19th of Thursday, we can see that the white areas, uh, it may not be it might not be visible because of the dungeon limit. Yes, the moon's illumination will be low and the altitude conditions will be low, making the sighting extremely difficult. Yes, that's with regards to the white areas. Then if you look at if we look at the point where we might the point we expect the first visibility, that is around above Saudi Arabia, some point I think Turkey, around Athens, something of that kind. So that's where that's the predicted point where we expect to first see this thing with the telescope. And the age of the moon at first visible to the telescope will be approximately 14.83 hours. Then where we expect to expect the first sighting with the naked eye will be around the western coast, I think, of the western coast of Portugal and Spain. Approximately, if you are to observe, above the Canary Islands. That's what I can say. That's the first point, and the age will be around 17.19 hours. But as I say, it's just a predicted point. The points might vary slightly depending on weather and other circumstances. Then, as we go to the west, the crescent illumination will increase, and it will be much easily visible with the naked eye. So we expect America to conclude 29 days for the month of Ramadan and beginning the month of Shawwal on Friday, the 20th of March, inshallah. We shall be monitoring the observations from, I think, Crescent Watch and others here, and other sighting committees in North America. Then let us look at the visibility chart for Friday. So the visibility chart for Friday, you can see that the crescent is now easily visible throughout much of the globe. I think you can see many areas are in green. If you are also to check the moon's illumination, it will be 3.4%, which is now much brighter and slightly high above in the sky. And the duration after sunset, the moon will stay for approximately close to 1 hour before it sets. So it gives an open window for those who are sighting to photograph the images, yes, and share with us. So basically, Shawwal in East Africa or in Uganda, basically, is likely to start on Saturday, yes, the first day. Then the first night will be Friday. Then for those who will follow the Saudi calendar, I think their Eid al-Fitr, they are most likely to announce it on Friday. So those who follow the local sighting, inshallah, Eid is expected to be on Saturday, but the final decision will be with the authorities. Yes, one is with East Africa Moon Sighting. They will send, I think they will post their updates from the Kenya Fatwa Council. We also have our small community council. Yes, it is not yet large, but it is small. They will also send the final report after we submit the sighting results. Yes, so basically, in East Africa, expect Eid al-Fitr to be Thursday for those who follow the local sighting. Then for those who follow the Saudi sighting, the Eid al-Fitr will be on Friday. Yes, but for us, we go with actual possibilities. Yeah, so we shall be sending the updates on channels. Some of the channels we have East Africa Moon Sighting, the Facebook page, the Twitter account, and also the YouTube. Also, for those in Uganda, for those who may not understand the Kiswahili language, now for those who don't understand the Kiswahili language, you can refer to Hilal Crescent, the Facebook, Twitter pages. We shall be posting the updates, but we shall be in touch with East Africa Moon Sighting. So basically, that is the data. We urge all people to move out on Friday to observe the crescent. God bless you. May Allah protect you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.